Artists, storytellers, beatmakers, these are the latest news, deals, and free plugins from the music production world. Omnisphere 3 is officially here. Well, October 21 to be exact. And this update is huge. It's been 10 years since Omnisphere version 2. 10 years. And we finally have some amazing new specs on version 3. Spectrasonics is calling this a new world for Omnisphere, and it looks like they're not kidding. You're getting thousands of brand new sounds across 18 new libraries, plus a fully redesigned patch browser and some crazy new sound design tools. There are a few standout specs I'm really excited about. First, this is what they're calling adaptive global controls, which are pretty much going to give you quick controls to the most relevant sound morphing features. This is a great idea, and it's supposed to work seamlessly with their controller integration. More on that coming up. Next, they've added a quad zone modulation system, which opens up layered, evolving textures that you can also control with an MPE controller. But there's more. They've included 35 brand new effects like super verb, refraction delay, and a bunch of vintage style compressors and tape emulations. And check this out. You can now use the Omnisphere effects rack as a standalone plugin in your DAW. So even if you're not deep into synth programming, you're still getting a lot out of this. Another cool trick, the new patch mutation feature. Click a button and Omnisphere 3 generates totally new variations on a sound, from subtle changes to extreme stuff. So if a sound is almost there but not quite, you can use this tool to get new ideas that build on the original sound, creating new presets in Omnisphere 3. Now here's the part I'm really excited about. It has better hardware integration with over 300 new controller profiles, including all major MIDI controllers and full MPE support. So if you've got a MIDI controller, or even a mini one, you're going to be able to control the patches in Omnisphere 3 with it. Now they're also saying that all these new features and new patches, it all fits into the same hard drive space as version 2 did. And this is apparently due to some lossless optimization. Now, of course, it isn't cheap. It's about $500 or $200 as an upgrade. But let me know if you're planning to upgrade or buy it, and what features have you the most curious. Question of the week. So Omnisphere costs a bit of money. So for $500, what software or bundle of software instruments would you buy? Leave your comments below the video. The plugin of the month is back. Every month, I'm going to feature a cool new plugin and give you an exclusive discount code for it. This week, you can get Evolve Velvet for $29, $29 instead of $59. Just use a link below and the code Sanjay29 at checkout. Evolve Velvet is a plug-in instrument that gives you smooth, rich, and maybe a bit nostalgic sounds. It's from Excite Audio, and this thing is all about vibes. I love the sound of it. Think vintage keyboards, felt pianos, lo-fi textures, and some really lush synth layers. All sounds have a 4-layer engine that you can blend and morph with an XY pad. And here's the cool part, you get 250 sound sources, acoustic instruments, strings, electric keys, and synths from the 70s and 80s, and you can even import your own samples to blend in as well. It's got a full modulation matrix, dual filters, 16 effects, and 4 macro effects that are pretty much instant texture buttons. You can use this on lo-fi beats, soul, jazz, and pretty much anything that needs a little warm vintage character. Again, Evolve Velvet normally goes for $59, but you can get it this week only for $29 using the code Sanjay29. Link is below. If you've been watching my channel this week, you've heard the big news. Akai released Mark IV of their super popular MPK Mini keyboard controller, and spoiler, it's really good. They've addressed all the problems from version 3, and they've added one feature that I honestly think will change Akai keyboards forever. Watch the full review in my last video or right here. Pianoteq 9 is here, and if you're into expressive virtual instruments or physically modeled pianos, this is the one to check out. If you've never used Pianoteq before, it's not sample-based. That means it loads faster, uses barely any CPU, and every note is actually generated in real time. I actually tested Pianoteq in my blind piano review video, and it was by far the best modeled piano instrument. So what's new in version 9? First, they upgraded the soundboard modeling so you'll hear more stereo detail and a better sense of space. They've also added a new instrument to the harp pack, the triple harp from the Baroque era, plus new cinematic, somber presets for the grand pianos and felt versions for the historical pianos. There's also a refresh to the binaural presets and a new mic mixer that lets you blend up to 8 mics in stereo or multi-channel and move them around the instrument. So if you're scoring or doing classical work or just want an ultra light, really expressive piano, this is definitely worth a look. There's even a free trial version on their site if you just want to test it out. I'll include a link below. If you've ever tried mixing with headphones and felt like things sounded great until you played it somewhere else, this next device might be good for you. Akai Multimedia just announced the Arc On-Ear, and it's not a plug-in thing, it's this, a physical portable headphone DAC and correction box that actually recreates the sounds of studio monitors in here. And it's USB-C or battery powered. The idea here is that it fixes two problems with headphones: weird frequency response and exaggerated stereo width. Arc On-Ear calibrates your specific headphones to sound flat and neutral, then uses physical modeling, not impulse responses or reverb tricks, to simulate real monitors in a pro studio. So I just got this thing working, so I'll be testing it out more before I give you an opinion on it. They say it supports hundreds of headphone models, lets you preview how your mix sounds on more than 20 virtual speakers and systems, and it runs standalone once it's set up. I really like the idea of having something completely standalone instead of needing to run software all the time. There's also a desktop app to manage the presets, firmware, and tonal tweaks, but price-wise, this is launching at $249, which isn't cheap, but for producers who mix in apartments, hotels, or travel a lot, this could be really useful. All right, I've got a freebie for you, but first, do you know how easy it is to get your music out there to the world? You can do it yourself with DistroKid, the sponsor of today's video. DistroKid lets you upload your music to Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, pretty much everywhere. And best of all, they make it really easy. Just upload your track, add some artwork, and they do the rest. DistroKid also collects earnings for you when your listeners play or purchase your music, and they help you market your music with tools built right in. A hyperfollow page lets you share your latest music with your friends on Facebook or anywhere you can share a link, and they can easily follow you to get notified of your upcoming releases. I've actually created 2 dedicated videos on DistroKid to give you all the details about how it works. You can watch those right here. And if you're ready to sign up, use the link below to get 7% off your first year of membership. One deal to mention this week. If you buy anything from Plugin Boutique this month, you can choose either Beat Surfing's Random or 7 Deadly Snares plugins totally free. And if you want to buy something, get Evolve Velvet, the plugin of the month, with the discount code. You'll get Evolve Velvet and you can choose one of the other plugins and you're going to get it all for 29 bucks. All right, this week's free plugin is called Stop. And yeah, it does the vinyl stop thing, but it's kind of more than that. Stop gives you tempo synced pitch drops, curve controls, final noise layers, and a bunch of effects like glitchy step patterns and digital crunch. It runs in all major DAWs and it's totally free. Links to everything from this video are below. That's it for the news, and don't miss the amazing new feature Akai just added to the MPK Mini Mark IV right here. Keep making the music you love, and I'll see you later.